how to talk in English is, of course, an art. And art is not learned. Basically, art is developed. So here in this video, you are going to develop the art of speaking. You are going to develop the art of communication. How to communicate with others in English is, of course, an art, and you need to develop this art. Correct? So basically, everything today I am going to speak to you, that would be in English language. There would hardly be any Hindi sentence while communication. Correct? Yeah. So you would listen to me very carefully, because whatever the thing I am going to introduce here in front of you, of course, amazing, of course, fruitful, of course, useful. See guys, I have used a lot of words here. I have used fruitful, I have used useful, I have used amazing. 3 words I have used. Useful, if something is useful, of course, that is fruitful. If something is fruitful, it means, of course, that is useful. Means useful means fruitful. Correct? Both the things are similar words. Actually, English is what? When we speak in English, of course, while speaking, we commit errors. Why we commit errors? We commit errors because we translate the sentences from Hindi to English. So, it takes time. When you translate the sentences, it takes time. And you really commit errors while speaking, because you think about the sentence, you start translating the sentences. Correct? That is why your fluency blocks and you commit error. Correct? But here in this class, I am not going to teach you the translation. Basically, I am just here to teach you how to talk in English language. If somebody puts a question before you that, what is your father? The question is, what is your father? Then what would you answer? See, actually here you have to talk about the occupation of your father. If your father is a teacher, then you would say, my father is a teacher. If your father is a doctor, then you would surely say that my father is a doctor. If your father is a driver, then you would say, my father is a driver. Correct? So my father is a driver. What is your father? My father is a driver. My father is a farmer. My father is a teacher. My father is a professor. My father is a politician. My father is a cobbler. My father is a shoemaker. Shoemaker, cobbler, both are similar words. Correct? See, about the profession, about the occupation of father, if somebody asks you, you would, of course, just answer like this. See, suppose that if somebody asks you that, what is your brother? Then you would say like this, my brother is a student. My brother is a student. Correct? Suppose that if somebody asks you, what is your mother? Then my mother is a housewife. My mother is a working woman. Correct? Both the answers may be there. If your mother is working somewhere, then you would say that my mother is a working woman. Or if she is an accountant, you would say my mother is an accountant. Correct? If she is a teacher, you would say she is a teacher. Correct? If she is a nurse, you would say she is a nurse. If she is a doctor, you would say she is a doctor. Actually, when we communicate with others in English, then we need to what? We need to remove our hesitation first. If any kind of, hesitation comes, then of course it is going to ruin all your efforts of speaking English language, because you would start thinking of grammar, rules, and many more things, and you would speak nothing. You would stop yourself. Correct? See, suppose that if somebody asks you that, is your younger brother is student? You would say, yes, my younger brother is a student. Is your elder brother a scientist? Is your elder brother a scientist? If your elder brother is scientist, you would say, yes, my elder brother is a scientist. If your elder brother is not a scientist, you would say, no, my elder brother is not a scientist. He is an engineer. He is an engineer. Correct? So, like this you would speak, like this you would, talk to others in language, in English language basically. See, actually, when you start communicating with others in English language, then you have to listen to others very carefully. If you listen to others very carefully, there would be the chances of learning a lot of good vocabularies, a lot of good sentences, a lot of good structures as well, and you would be benefited. Correct? See, so suppose that if somebody asks you about your family, correct? How many members are there in your family? So if you are having four members, then you would say that there are four members in my family. If you are having five members, then you would say there are five members in my family. Correct? So these are the ways to talk in English language, to converse in English language with others. If somebody asks you about your own aim of life, what is the aim of your life? So if you have decided your goal of life, if you have decided your aim of life, you would surely tell him or her about the aim of your life. So what's your aim of life? Then the aim of my life is to be a scientist. The aim of my life is to be an engineer. The aim of my life is to be an IS officer. The aim of my life is to be an army officer. I mean, lots of things are there, lots of ways, lots of sentences are there, and just you can communicate, you can express